woods walker Wendy trudged through the dense underbrush, her flashlight beam cutting through the encroaching gloom. Each step seemed to echo with an ominous silence, broken only by the distant rustling of unseen creatures in the trees above. The forest where children go missing was a place no one spoke about lightly. Even the old-timers who claimed to know its secrets rarely ventured inside. Wendy had her own reasons for being there tonight. Her brother, lost boy Larry, had been missing for weeks. The authorities were baffled. They couldn't find any trace of him. As she approached the heart of the forest, the trees seemed to close in around her, their branches stretched out like skeletal fingers, clawing at the darkening sky. Wendy's flashlight flickered ominously, casting eerie shadows that danced across the forest floor. Then, from the shadows emerged the treekeeper, a figure cloaked in black, its face obscured by a hood. Wendy tried to call out, but her voice was swallowed by the night. The treekeeper spoke with a deep, throaty voice that sent shivers down Wendy's spine. "You seek your brother," it said, its words barely audible over the howling wind. "But he is not here." Wendy stumbled back, her flashlight bouncing wildly in her hand. The ground beneath her suddenly gave way, and she fell into a deep crevice. Darkness enveloped her as she plummeted through the earth. When Wendy finally hit bottom, she found herself in a subterranean labyrinth. Strange markings decorated the walls, pulsing with an eerie glow. Shadows danced around her, shifting shapes that defied description. Suddenly, one of the shadows lunged at Wendy, its form melting and twisting into something grotesque. It snatched her up, carrying her deeper into the darkness. Wendy screamed for help, but no sound echoed through the labyrinth. The tree keeper appeared before her again, standing in a pool of light that seemed to pulse with malevolent energy. "Your brother," it said, its voice dripping with malice. "He is mine." The tree keeper extended a gnarled hand, and Wendy was forced to watch as Larry was dragged away into the shadows. She struggled, but her strength was no match for the unseen force that held her. As she was pulled deeper into the labyrinth, Wendy saw glimpses of horror beyond imagining. Tortured souls cried out in agony, trapped in a never-ending nightmare. The walls were lined with grotesque carvings, depicting unspeakable acts of cruelty and despair. Finally, Wendy reached what seemed to be the center of the labyrinth. There, bound to a metal chair, was her brother. His eyes were vacant, staring blankly into the void, as if trapped in an eternal nightmare. The tree keeper approached, its voice a chilling whisper. "He will join you," it said, "all who come here." Wendy fought with all her strength, but she was no match for the tree keeper's power. As she watched helplessly, Larry was lifted into the air, his body contorting in agony as he was consumed by an otherworldly force. The tree keeper turned to Wendy, a cruel smile spreading across its face. "Welcome to our family," it said. "Join us, and perhaps you too can escape this eternal torment." Wendy's scream echoed through through the labyrinth as she was dragged away, her fate sealed in the darkness of the forest where children go missing. The tree keeper had claimed one more soul for its twisted domain, and there would be no end to its hunger for terror and despair. And so, Woods Walker Wendy vanished into the night, never to return, leaving behind only a whispered tale of horror that lingered in the shadows, waiting to haunt those who dared to enter the forest where children go missing.